be going under this bridge and up that river right over there. So, there. Hopefully that gives you what we're sending a search and rescue team. There she is, boys and girls, all loaded down. Like I said, never been here before. So, Lake Michigan's that way, Allegan Dam's that way. That's all I know. Just gotta cover everything in between. So, we'll go park the truck and we'll get this show started. Not to mention, thank you freaking universe, Lord, whatever you want to call it. Because every time I went to make videos since the first time where we had all those thunderstorms, it has been absolutely beautiful out. Like, I'm looking out at Lake Michigan right now, and it is literally flatter than Kalamazoo Lake. Just great. Makes you want to go full throttle and go to Wisconsin or something instead. But I'm not going to do that. I should. Someday I will do that. Mark my words. But, yeah. Beautiful out there. Okay, so that was one of the longest runs through a channel that I've ever done in my life. Some pretty cool scenery though, and it's definitely cool that it is all new to me. With that being said, yeah, the water's pretty silty. I haven't seen the bottom one time since I got here. Everything else is beautiful. The beaches, it is glass out here right now. I mean, just literally perfect. And a cloud in the sky. It's almost too nice. Almost scary nice. But with that being said, we're going to start making our way up the river. A little over 40 miles to the Allegan Dam from here. I got to go through that channel. We got to go through Kalamazoo Lake. We got to go through New Richmond. And then I think New Richmond is about halfway. But this river's pretty windy and turny. I was trying to study it last night. There's salmon jumping out here. I've seen 3 or 4 salmon jump out here since that's cool. All right, that's cool. So, yeah, we're going through New Richmond, and that's about halfway, but there's a spot where I see there's 2 little slivers that come out, and there's a bayou over here that looks like it's where you should go, but you actually got to go left, so I got to watch that on my phone. By myself, I have waders and a shovel in case I get stuck. I had a dream there was a tree across the river last night, so I brought a chainsaw. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to throw the camera up, and yeah, we'll get this thing started. All right, guys, here we go. Yeah, it's going to be hard on this one because I'm not really going to leave my boat. I'm sleeping on it. I got my sea legs ready, so... Thank you. Is it no wake all the way through? Is there a sign letting me know when it's not no wake anymore?
Yeah, there is. It's on the other side. As soon as you get past the trailer park,
okay.
you'll see where it splits again.
Okay.
Go up that way.
Okay. Hey, man, thank you. Yep. All I gotta say, little snack. You know, I got some venison, of course, to cook, but I forgot the bacon. Not fine, though. No matter how old I get, these little cookies. There's shit. All right, guys. So behind me is a little town called New Richmond. That's just what it says on the maps. I'd imagine that's what it goes by around here. But a couple cool old bridges. The river's still pretty murky. And, you know, but I'm starting to be able to see bottom in some spots. This is about a quarter of the way, looks like on the maps. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty exciting so far. Lots of log jams. But, yeah, I just stopped, had a snack. I'm going to continue moving up, and, yeah, we'll see where it goes. stuck, boys. Backed off though, so we didn't go too far. My only stress about coming here, we're actually in pretty deep water. I backed out of it fast enough. We're gonna have to, yeah, be a little bit more careful. I saw the land coming up here. We can actually slip through this back left side if we have to. Let's see how this goes. Luckily, there's deep water right frickin' here, so please don't be too stuck. Where's my headphones? I got a shovel. I do have a shovel. So you know what? I'm not worried about it. I'll dig. I will dig. Get to feel the bottom of this thing once, I guess. Hopefully, once. It's a shallow cut, man. I really went the right way. This could be bad. That could have been bad. Oh yeah, just get me off the boat helps. It's a good thing I wasn't planed out, because if I'd have planed out, I would have ended up on top of that. Ooh. Oh baby. Do me like that. Boat is heavy. Not want to get super stuck. So, yeah, because that would not be fun. We got lucky there. Look, I'm gonna look at the map one more time. Okay guys, so as you can see, there's not much here. I'm gonna pull up to this island, go for a little walk. I think I can sneak up right here. I don't know if I can sneak up around there, but yeah, we almost just got really stuck. So glad that came off easy peasy. So yeah, these boats will do about anything you want them to do on plane. So that back edge over there, if I could slip my boat over there, I could actually get around right there. This is sloppy nasty. See, normally this is all river bottom, I'm sure. And yeah, obviously. Ooh, see, right there's a little sketchy, but I could run that. I could still run that. Look at the old girl down there. I'm coming back, don't you worry. I'm gonna watch out for snakes though. That's cutting it close. This is definitely deeper, man, but that just looks... I'm gonna go up that other way, I think. Ooh, yeah. I don't like to look how low that really is up there. Up past this bendy, windy bullshit, man. It's actually pretty, looks pretty nice. We're just gonna have to go back down, hug the maps, and yeah, hope for the best, because that's all we got. I've never been up here before, but I think once I make it past this, it's a pretty clean run. So we shall see. all these other branches though, man. This river is very locked up. It's pretty hard to navigate, to be honest. I could take off right here and clear this. Man, I can't believe this river. So wild, man. Let me see what's on the maps in front of me. Okay, boat. It's for me, please. Right here. This is pretty sweet right here. This current's running this way. This one's running this way. But a lot of decisions up here. I don't know if I should go this way or this way. I think I'm gonna go this way. This way. Thing's parked on that. Well guys, so I just set my boat up on top of a big log jam, trying to jump it. Doesn't work good when there's multiple in a row and it frames it out, so to say. So yeah, I'll try to get this off. We didn't move forward an inch. That's what scares me. At least they're here. Stick to the plan, stick to the plan, stick to the plan. Mess of a river to run, man. Wow. This damn thing is a mess. So we are about, I don't know, 15 miles up the Kalamazoo. I'll just say that for good measure. There's about 30 miles of river, about in the channel with everything taken into account, it's about 40 miles. But this is the loggiest river I have ever freaking seen in my life. But, I mean, it's cool. I think the way back will be a little easier because I know it a little better now. But yeah, I mean, absolutely insane how many logs there are. We had to use the chainsaw, we had to... Yeah, but we are finally back on the main stretch of river that goes to the Allegan Dam, which is, as a crow flies, about 5 miles upriver. I'd imagine with this river is twisty and turny and curvy and little and big and yeah, it's pretty wild. Thing about kicking my ass. Yeah, that was something. Cool. Not super fishy yet. Really murky, silky bottom. Kind of mucky, nothing crazy yet, but there's still shad jumping all over the place, just like out in the lake. So, pretty cool run. It's about 4:30. I'd imagine we'll be to the dam in probably the next half hour. So, as long as we don't hit nothing crazy and break the boat or ruin anything, should be good. So, let's go. So guys, I made it. I'm at the boat launch. I'm gonna take a little walk down to the dam. Parked my boat down there. I got my live scope and all my rods in it, so hopefully it stays cool. But yeah, got her anchored up down there. I am going down right now, and yeah, we're gonna go show you the Allegan Dam, and then we're gonna turn around, go back and do a little bit of fishing and try to find a spot to sleep tonight. So heck yeah. We're walking back to the boat now. This is the Allegan Dam right behind me. Make sure I get a good picture in front of it. It's it right here behind me. Yep. So from the mouth of Lake Michigan to here was about 45 miles, and it wasn't too bad. I say that, but man, I'm happy I brought the chainsaw. I'm happy freaking we didn't get stuck too bad those couple of times. I really do truly wish my boat trailer was here with my truck. I'd feel a lot better about that, going down camping after doing that. And then this will be like a 70-mile round trip, because I won't have to cover the lake and the channel when I go back. But yeah, man, it's a trip back to tomorrow morning. Pretty cool ride. Pretty cool ride. I'm gonna stay the night up high because I want to fish, but it's gonna take me a minute to get back. Like, there's no just flying back. No, none. Well, there is, but there's like a 10-mile section where it's like you just gotta idle.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Why is that?
Because there's trees everywhere. I still got a full tank of gas, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Love you, bud.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
We made it. We made it all the way up to the Allegan Dam. I'm starving. I have not eaten anything since this morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook up some burgers. Man. This little stove's cool. Man, I am so happy that I didn't stop and cook before I went through that stuffer. I guess maybe I should have, but that was something going through that stuff down there. But yeah, we're up here, Allegan Dam, got burgers going, just finished them up, head back to the launch tomorrow, and yeah, it's going to be a trip back too, so stay tuned if you want to see that. If you were just here to see me drive up to the Allegan Dam from the mouth of the Kalamazoo channel, then yeah. No, thank you for watching, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, swing on by next time I post one. Thank you. Now, that there, I'm talking about. Right on the river, man. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. That's bed tonight. Alright, so we're on the boat. that's what it's all about, for sure. But, so, got that. Got all this in here, so, yeah, that get really exciting. Hell yeah, this is a blast. If you guys have watched this far, I really appreciate it. Really no big plans tonight. I worked way harder today than what I expected coming up here. From this point forward, we're about a quarter of the way back down. This is awesome. I'm in the middle of the Kalamazoo River, in the middle of nowhere. I got a giant dune. I got a tent caught on my freaking boat, and no wind, no rain, not a cloud in sight. I mean, this is great. This could not be freaking better. If you've watched this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and I'll quit rambling now, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. This is the setup in here. This is open. It's the front of the boat. Everything, obviously, so heck yeah. Oh, you know, I didn't sleep that bad. Well, I cannot believe how many logs are in this dang river. It is absolutely insane. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to get my stuff packed up. I'm going to cook some stuff. And yeah, we're going to get freaking going. We're going to head down, get back to the truck. Opening day of bow seasons tomorrow. So, heck yeah, freaking amazing. It's going to be a good week. Cooking a lot, but I do have a really freaking long trip home, so it's what it is. Just burritos on the river. I think I'm doing the one thing that I'd want to be doing. This is awesome. Now that's a good looking burrito. And hey, as far as gas on this trip, we are literally still at a half tank, so nothing better. 2 river breakfast burritos. Nothing beats it. Got the best chocolate milk they make. That shit's good. Try a breakfast burrito. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'd say I did all right. To refill this bad boy. Morning, sleepy girl. Okay, guys, food's cooked. Boat is packed up. We're gonna start our trip down. I'm gonna get my bibs on. It's only about 54 degrees. I just got to get some batteries charging, and I'm just going to throw this 360 up, and we're just going to get back the best we can. Going upstream, you have a lot more control of the boat because you're going against the current. Going down, you don't have as much control, so I'm a touch bit nervous. I really want to get home today and make some videos and stuff, but we'll see. We will see. I think that'll save it. All right, guys. popper. I see a lot of them hitting on the top. It's September, but it's still. Oh, I just got hammered. Hard. Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. All right, this was the absolute hardest part of the run on the way up. After this, it's pretty clean, so I guess we'll just see what happens. It's just crazy. Like, look, there must have been a big storm that came through here or something in the previous years. Wish us luck. why I didn't do a catch and cook. Okay, so behind me is the Kalamazoo River, and I literally just drove from Lake Michigan all the way to Allegan Dam and all the way back to here. It was a heck of a ride. If you guys watched the video up to this point, I really appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot. If you can like and subscribe, that really helps. I really appreciate it. I plan on doing a bunch more videos like this. This is really cool and really fun to me. And I get to drive my boat a lot when I do it. But this river was the loggiest son of a gun I have ever freaking been down in my life. I had to jump like 20 trees there and back. I had to use my chainsaw. Freaking such a mess. And at the end of it, I didn't catch any salmon. I didn't see a lot of salmon. And the guys I talked to really didn't catch any salmon. So, yeah, I'm not even going to talk about the fishing. Lots of fish jumping, but then you read signs like that at the launch and launch at your own risk. And yeah, you know, I don't know. It's a cool river though, and it's not what you'd expect coming out of Saugatuck and going into Kalamazoo. Like, so yeah, Kalamazoo River, everybody. Thank you for watching.